Thanks, guys. Well, this is a little unconventional here. We are live on the Midway defensive bus because this game ended about 35 minutes ago, so they were nice enough to stick around. And the Midway Panthers are our Game of the Week champions with the 56-28 win over Saxony tonight. Congratulations, guys. Hey, guys, will you leave me alone in a weight room? I gotta, put in some work here, just like the West Trojans did when they got their win over Teague today. Also, that was like rep 5,700, and those are technically 45s, not 10s. We'll talk about a testament to the talent we have in Central Texas. Almost every school here at Big 12 Media Days has at least one Centex athlete on its roster. Now, before we start this sportscast, I want everyone to get out their calendars. I'll give you a second.
Okay.
Thanks, Doug. Now go ahead and go to January 3rd, 2019 and put down Baylor Lady Bears versus UConn. That's right, the Huskies are heading to Waco, and you're going to want to be there. Thanks, guys. 67-12 the final here. The Mart Panthers win our inaugural Game of the Week championship trophy. Here you guys go. We'll give it to Shatadrick Bailey here. Yeah, 2 rushing touchdowns for Woola over here. Show it off. Come on. Get excited. Come on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It's not quite a state championship trophy, but I mean, it's pretty close. It's going to go in the trophy case, right? Well, cut the nets and break out the confetti. The Baylor Lady Bears beat Texas 77-69 to secure their 7th Big 12 tournament title in the last 8 seasons. McConaughey ended the piece by saying the NFL draft in Texas, it just sounds right. All right, all right, all right. Matt Rule spoke it into existence at the end of last season's 1-11 finish. He guaranteed that the Baylor Bears would make it to a bowl game in 2018. And what do you know? He's a man of his word.
Jessica, was it a shock to the people in Waco what happened, especially the firing of our Bryles?
I believe it was a complete shock. A lot of people, myself included, believed that they were going to start at the top with firing President Ken Starr. Instead, they just demoted him to chancellor. And then I figured they would get rid of athletic director Ian McCaw before they even touched Art Bryles. When you see this blue light shining from Tiger Stadium, you'll know Rockdale has won its most recent game. But what you might not know is that this Victory V didn't come without a loss.
I just never thought it would have happened to me. And then when it did, I just couldn't believe it.
It was a real heartbreaking for the whole program.
Matt Lemkuhl was a prominent member of the Rockdale community.
He was always willing to do anything for us, and the kids. I mean, he cooked breakfast for the kids before playoff games, and would help with burgers every time we had it. Anytime anything had to be done, he was at the front of that.
Before this school year got started, the Lemkuhls took a family vacation that would unfortunately end in tragedy.
We got up that Sunday to go walking, and that's when it happened, and so he didn't make it home with us.
A heart attack cut Matt's life short. He was only 40 years old.
My dad lost his dad when he was 19 too, and so I never got to meet like my grandpa. And so now I just think about my kids and how they'll never get to meet their grandpa too.
As Tyler experienced something no kid should ever have to go through, he found solace in a sport he loves.
At first I was like, I don't even know if I want to play football because I couldn't like imagine him just not watching. But then everyone told me that's what Dad would want, is for me to go.
Tyler had a lot of good people in his ear, and they said that is showing up for 2-a-days is what your dad would have wanted, and that's how you honor your dad.
Tyler has been honoring his dad all season. On October 6th, when Rockdale took on Academy, Tyler set a school record for the longest touchdown catch. And it just happened to be on the 2-month anniversary of his dad's death.
Friday night, someone had pointed out how beautiful the sunset looked, and so I had my video camera up and I took a little shot of the sunset because it was beautiful. And then that very next play, they passed the ball to Tyler and he runs the 99 yards and gets that, sets that record, I know that Matt was watching over him.
That was my first touchdown of the season, and it's kind of tough that I lost my dad before my senior season, so I wish he could see it. Yeah. I know he'd be proud though. So.
As Tyler continues to make his dad proud on the football field, the Rockdale community found a way to honor Matt's legacy off the field.
Several of our friends got together and they raised over $11,500 in one day, and the money that was raised is going to be used for to build the Victory V and to also establish scholarships in Matt's memory.
If you knew Matt, he would be so proud of it. Those are the things that he loved doing. The school pride and the pride of our athletic department were so important to him, and that's what that Victory V, the light, it symbolizes, obviously victory, but pride and just a really cool thing, and that's right up Matt's alley.
The Victory V is special for everyone in Rockdale, but for Michelle, her son Tyler, and her daughter Hannah, it means just a little bit more.
I drove to the field. You could see it from all directions, and it was and to see the people that were stopped in the parking lot looking at it, I think people can know that Matt would be proud and honored of that.
It just made winning more special, made me want to win even more and help my team out even more, just to keep it lit.
While you won't see Matt Lemkuhl in the stands on Friday nights, when you see that Victory V shining throughout Rockdale, you'll know he's there. The Bell name is synonymous with China Spring football, so it was no surprise when it was announced that Brian Bell would be taking over for his father Mark as the Cougars head coach. Here's a look at the passing of the torch, as told by a father to his son.
Dear Brian, I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you how proud of you I am. I know you are definitely ready for this wonderful opportunity. I know this is a dream come true for you, to be able to be the head football coach here at China Spring. China Spring is your home. You've gone to school here since kindergarten. Now here you are 22 years later. I can't wait to stand on the track behind you and the Cougar bench and watch you work. Don't ever try to do it like I did it. Do it your way. You have definitely prepared all your life for this moment. You will always be successful if you follow your heart and do things the right way. Coach the heart of every player on your team. God has richly blessed you, and He will direct your path. You have a ton of people pulling for you. You know better than anybody what China Spring football is all about. You have loved China Spring for the past 22 years. The China Spring family is special.
When times get tough, remember to lean on your family to help you. Mom, she loves you the most. Sean, a brother who has been there and always has your back. Nana and Pop, backing you all the way. Papa and Guy. In heaven, couldn't be prouder. Cannon and Braxton and Sadie, their fantastic uncle.
And me, Dad, your #1 fan. The proudest dad in the world. Love, Dad.
Now, Mark Bell won't be too far away. He is staying on as athletic director. Brian Bell and the Cougars start fall practice on Monday.